So day 31 with Dorado, and I decided to have a little bit of a fun day. We were in the big arena, and I wanted to play with kind of the same thing of walking around him, giving him the reward, and getting him really comfortable with me kind of being behind him, and then asking him to kind of move his body around. And this time I'm able to touch him and stay pretty close, so that was really good. And I'm going to do it again. A really good boy. He'll hear me cluck kind of when I'm still back there, so he starts to associate that positive reward with the cluck, which he knows now that he's going to get a treat, so he's more willing to stand a little bit longer and not get so nervous. And he is being pretty cuddly today. So now I'm just going to go back and work on a little bit more lunging, getting him to walk nicely. Now we're going to work on a new move where I get him to just change direction. So this is a figure 8. So I do that by stepping backwards and drawing him to me, and then adding the pressure onto the shoulders to get them to change directions. And he's doing pretty well now with listening to my voice cues. You see, sometimes he comes in a little bit too close, so that's why I lifted my hands up. That's also to work on later when I want him to kind of stay or stand. When I'm working on him coming to me, I can lift my hands and then he'll want to come. So he actually did pretty good there. He likes to try to come in a little bit on my space, so I put a little pressure and he moved sideways, so that was really good. And here's the little Dorado move where he's trying to come in and I hadn't asked for it, so I added a little bit more pressure. He lets me know about it too because he gets a little bit more snorty. But it's important that I don't let him kind of come in. He knows now to only come in when I call him his name or if I say ho. So I have to make sure that I'm directing his feet. And that was really good. Now I'm going to work on that figure 8. I drew him in and then just switched hands and changed directions. Now I'm going to call him in. And he seemed to be in really good energy. So this is actually our first time doing a little bit of liberty work. And I'm in the big arena. So, I mean, besides doing some liberty work in my small arena in the very beginning, this is kind of the first time that I've asked him. So I would say if you guys are trying this at home, that you would want to kind of work on making sure you're in a big enclosed arena. But I had a pretty good feeling. I had a pretty good draw on him. He's listening and he's paying attention to my space. So now I'm going to ask him to back. Using my voice cue. He didn't hear me, so I gave him a little bit of a reminder on the halter.
Good boy.
And there, he responded pretty well. So now we're practicing walking on the other side. And then drawing his eye. And again, getting some lick and chews. Dropping his head. Really fun when I'm able to start to kind of tap into this kind of connection. So now he's starting to back up. It was really good. Now I'm going to work on moving towards the back end and having him stand.
Good boy. Yes,
And that was really good.
That was so good. Come.
And just kind of playing with each eye, each side, getting him to stop and start. Then we're going to work on moving our shoulders, which he's getting really good at his pivots. I only went for a quarter of a turn. And then here he's a little stuck. He wants to push me out of the way, so I have to make sure that he moves off of me, which, there he goes.
Good boy.
And he gave me a lick and chew.
Where you going?
So then he did really good because I walked away, and I was able to call him, and he came.
Yay, good boy.
And that was really good.
Good boy.
And another thing that happened today was he had the vet come and got his new coggins pulled, so it was a really big deal, and he was perfect for the vet. A very good boy and a very good patient. So it's a great day for Dorado.
Big deal. Oh boy.
Easy peasy. Good boy, Dorado.